I love you guys so much. Let's have ourselves a good day. All right, my friends. All right. Let's get this bad boy going. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in nice and early on this Monday morning. We've got an NFL doubleheader. And not only that, I'm out for blood today. I had my first losing week of the NFL season, and I am not somebody who's going to hide behind the L. I'm not. I'm going to stand in front of it. I'm going to hold it up on my shoulder. I'm going to prop it up there, and I'm going to show you, because losing is a part of betting. This is normal. Cappers, content creators, whatever you want to call us all, we need to normalize it. Losing is a part of betting. If I stand up here and say, cashed out, NFL preseason profit, NFL week 1 profit, NFL week 2 profit, NFL week 3 profit, and then I go, sweep an L, the big fat L under the rug for week 4, what a bad way to do business. You know, I had somebody say yesterday, they're like, Donuts, I signed up and, I'm the reason why we lost. No, you're not. That's funny. I find it funny to see those comments that, sorry, y'all. I joined the VIP. That's why we lost. It's hilarious. I get it. It's very funny. But losing is normal. And if you look at NFL week by week, right? Preseason, week 1, week 2, week 3. And I promise you, by the way, look, I'm going to show you in a second. I've got a full cheat sheet. I got a parlay. I'm going to show you. So if you're watching here on YouTube for a hot second, just be patient. There's 380 people in YouTube already. Thank you to the 380 who've tuned in. You're about to see a parlay to begin the show. I'm not even going to make you wait for it. We're going to start talking about it right away. But this is more important to me because this is for the long-term mentals and your chicken. That's right. You got to be able to protect your mentals, count your chickens, right? Marshawn Lynch, the great Marshawn Lynch, giving us betting advice. He didn't even know it. But it's important to me that people understand losing is a part of betting. And if we are always hiding these things and not normalizing it, you're never going to progress as a sports bettor. And if you think of NFL preseason, week 1, week 2, week 3, all right, that's a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday of NBA season. Literally, we're talking 4 segments, 4 days, whatever you want to do. And a week equals a day for NFL versus NBA. All right. And then Friday comes around and you take a fat L, which I did. I lost 4 units yesterday. Such is life. This is why the discipline that I am always saying, and I spent the entire week on YouTube saying, and I got people were in comments saying, Donuts, bad juju, you don't sound confident. It's like, listen, I'm not trying to put bad juju out there. I'm not trying to say I'm not confident in these picks. I felt just as good about them this week as last. And the previous 4 weeks on YouTube and in VIP, what I was trying to convey is that, hey, just because I have absolutely dominated for 25 straight days does not mean day 26 is going to be the same. The pendulum swings back and forth. You go on heaters, you slow down and you get cold, and then you swing back and you get hot. This is normal. This is normal. And I want people to understand that. And I wanted to take the first few minutes to talk about that because so many people hide this stuff inside their VIPs on social media. And I don't want to be that person. I literally want to start the show off talking about transparency. And I took an L yesterday. I was up 14 or so units going into week 4, and I gave back 4 units. Such is life. Unit discipline. I'm still up over 10 units on the season because I didn't chase my losses. I didn't go crazy. I ran 1 unit on everything. You see what I'm saying? Like you just gotta keep that discipline. You have to understand that 1 L day is usually surrounded by a lot of dubs. That's just kind of how it goes. The models did great. They're up 7.65 units or something. Like they went insane. And on top of that, all right, I'm about to show you this in the parlay. I made a cheat sheet. We'll call it the hit rates for week 4. I make it every single week. It went 8-1. It went 8-1. And for the cheat sheet that I post on my VIPs, that, my friends, you could have paired any 2 names on the list. And out of the 2 pick pairings, the 2 pick parlays, the 2 pieces that you put together, every single parlay would have been between a -107, was as good as it got, to a -140. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. We left so many wins on the table with the parlay piece cheat sheet. And I went back and I looked at the previous weeks, 8-2, 8-1, 7-3, 6-4. Those are the records for the 4 cheat sheets so far. I've also been told the primetime parlays, I do this primetime hit rates that you're looking at right now. The full list has swept twice this season out of 11 primetime nights. And there's been a handful of times that it's like 80 to 90% hit rate. Does it tank sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think we're leaving money on the table. So what I've done today is I built a builder parlay. And I have an idea. And I'm not saying that this is a winner. And I'm not saying that this is how you should be betting on, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, or even, Sunday with the parlay piece cheat sheet. My goal is to kind of highlight there are ways to do lottos, the megas, and I think that you could also break it down into smaller things and just be like, here's my parlay for the Broncos and Bengals. Here's my parlay for the Jets and Dolphins. Or what you do, in my favorite way, is you use a base. Okay, again, I'm just showing you. Look, I'm trying to show you that I'm not picking a bunch of crap that's not available on books. All right. So here's your list. I took the list and I was like, here's my favorites. Let's slap them over here. But I think the best way to do that is to take the pieces from it, like Dobbins for a tutty, -140, Sutton 40+, Sutton 4+, or bump it up, 5+ for Sutton, 50+ yards for Sutton, and then build upward, right? Like this can be your baseline. You can start here and then use the cheat sheet to make it better. Make the odds longer if you want, or nerf it and don't do so many legs. Like, again, I'm trying to show you, and I'll show you a good example. And today, what I want to do is not only provide you with, the cheat sheets, the models, and things like that. What I want to do is highlight how to utilize them as well. Not just like, here's my kingdom, welcome in. Everything I have is yours. Not just that, but I want to be like, all right, here it is. You're all welcome to it. And here are some best practices. Here are some ways that you can utilize this to win money. So like J.K. Dobbins, again, -140. Some of you out there are like, nah, I'm not a big fan of minus 140. So what I want to do is, well, I saw on the cheat sheet, I'll flip back and forth. I saw on the cheat sheet that Cortland Sutton, 12 of 14 games here. He's on a nice little stretch to close out the season and start this year, 5+ catches, 50+ yards. So you can immediately go right to that if you want to build out like a little parlay for the 10 o'clock game. And there you go. Okay, so it won't even let me run the 5+. It's got oh, did it? Oh, yeah, it did. I didn't even realize. A plus 200, just like that. Just like that. And I think we are always. Yeah, he does. He posts a lot of stuff like that. He's like, here's my list of 5 mix and match. And then he'll bang out 3 parlay wins just like that. That's kind of crazy. So that's my goal. Is like, all right, real simple and real quick. How can we build out these parlays and just not get, too heavy-handed on this stuff? First off, I will also say that. But you're giving yourself at least a better baseline than if you were to just go on your cell phone while you're, faking that you're going, you're having your morning poop. You're faking it so you can get away from your boss. And you're putting in some parlays. Like, at least what you can have is some type of roadmap, a guideline. Here's another one. Let's do it. So Justin Fields, right? The cheat sheet shows us Fields 25+ rushing yards. Now, what I did is put him at 50% snaps. That's games he's come in off the bench and games he started. And I went back several years. And if you use last year and this year, it's all but one game. Or it was like 7 of 8 or something like that. 6 of 7, whatever it was. So that is a baseline. And of course, the higher you go with the yardage, the lower the hit rate goes. But that's a baseline. A baseline, my friends. If you truly wanted to, heck, you could run this up to something like this. And then we know that Achane is on the list, right? For whatever it was, 20 plus and 4+. So we do something as simple as this. Fields and Achane. Bang, bang, minus 125. As simple as that. And you got all this information on hand, but I have not been telling you how to use it. And that's my bad. That is my bad. I hope that you guys and gals out there are going to take the start, because I think that there's a really good way to make money here by taking the pieces of the cheat sheets that I share and putting them together. I know we all want to ride the lightning. We want to chase the plus 1000s and things like that. But I don't think that we are in for a profitable season if we are constantly chasing plus 1000, plus 1500, and so on and so forth. All right, chat. I'll give you a second here. Let me say, hey, we all are to an extent, Poop Slinger. We are. It is. It is. It's too hard. It's too hard not to, right? It's like you see these and you're like, okay, all right. I saw Donuts, and he talked about, Dobbins, and he talked about these guys' hit rates. I think it's an Achane night, and you just start going crazy. You're like, all right, give me Achane. And they all look good. Here's the thing. I'm going to build one really quickly, and you're going to be like, wow, I love this parlay, and probably you're going to run it out there. Somebody's going to run this out there. You're like, oh, that's a quick little plus 270. Achane, touchdown. Broncos win. Dobbins scores, of course. The touchdown. By the way, I talked about this yesterday. Gibbs, Lions, parlay. What was it? A minus 150? Cook and the Bills, parlay. Minus 152. Jacobs with the Packers, money line, parlay. Tie. But you get the point. These juiced lines for home teams. The running back. Anytime touchdown, parlayed with the money line. Hey, that's a 104 on its own right. If you're like, how do I use Dobbins, but he's too juiced? How do I use the Broncos, but they're too juiced? How about you just run out of Dobbins with a Denver Broncos money line play for a plus 104? Round robins are a terrible idea with short odds, minus 140s, minus 300s. It's awful. Round robins should really only be utilized when you have a bunch of plus odd plays. 540 people on YouTube this morning. Thank you so very much for tuning in. If you guys and gals out there can just hit that like button for me, just run it up a bit. We're at 130 for starting. We got 555 tuned in on minute 15. If you guys and gals can just help me run it up a wee little bit, that would be extremely, extremely helpful. And again, from here, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is where you can get in trouble. It's like, that's not a bad little lay right there. I'm kind of comfortable with that. But you all see the cheat sheets. You all know the data. And you're like, well, what if I just add Cortland Sutton? Now I'm at a plus 420. Just like that. I think that, let's talk about this in a second, Vaughn. The model was so freaking good yesterday, plus 7.6 units or whatever it was, right? I think rather than like just doing my own ideas on these spreads and totals, I don't know. I think I just need to like use the models more for the parlays themselves, if that makes sense. So let me zoom out a hot second here, because I'm realizing as we're adding legs here, you can't see it anymore. So like, what if we go over here and, okay, the model likes the Broncos. All right, let's run that. It said over 43.5 or whatever. So we go down here, and then for the model, if the model likes the over, and the overs went, the totals model yesterday went 10-4, I believe. 10-4. That's crazy. So maybe we tease it. Rather, maybe I don't even take the outright. I mean, like, you do a crazy teaser here, like a 10-point tease. It's stupid, but you give yourself 80 cents. How about a 7-point tease? What's it at? 44.5? There you go. Now you go from a 420 to a 540 here. All right, you go over to the Jets Dolphins. All right, so the model likes the Jets to win tonight. The money line model, 4-3 for straight odds viable plays, plus 1.25 units yesterday. That's the VIP money line model. 4-3 for plus 1.25. It was on, I think, 5 of the 8 picks are underdogs. We didn't need to go crazy with the record. We had so many underdog picks. You only had to hit a few of them, and you're going to make profit. And we did. We've secured profit. The Jets can lose tonight with the model, and you're going to end up 4-4 for plus 0.25. If the Jets win at plus 125, you can add another 1.25 units to your profit. You'll finish 5-3 on the week for 2.5 units profit, blindly following the moneyline picks model. For any plays up to minus 160, we ain't playing minus 300s straight picks. You got to use them in parlays like this, like the Broncos with Dobbins for a plus 110 or whatever it was. But let's say we're looking at the model and we know, okay, the model likes the Jets. Maybe you don't want to play the Jets outright for the money line because it's the Jets and Dolphins. Who the heck knows what's going to happen? But maybe instead you start looking at the spread. You're like, okay, well, the model is so freaking good. Cashing over 75% for money lines. Straight picks on the season are now 20. What is it? 20-10? 20-10 for like 7.5 units profit. That for all straight picks. So we got a good chance here. The Jets can take home a W, but maybe instead of the outright money line, we just grab an alternate spread. And we say the Jets won't lose by more than a touchdown. I believe in the model. It's been too good to me. Let me do this. And look at that. I mean, as soon as I did that, bang, I have now used the cheat sheet for Dobbins, Broncos, Sutton, and the total, and the Jets spread. Let me get HA out of there. And you're at a plus 368. And you weren't just like randomly click, 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 boom. You were just using the cheat sheet and using the betting models to put together a really competitive parlay. And I know you all have boosts out there, and a lot of your boosts are like, got to get to it a plus 300, have to have 4+ legs. It needs to be a plus 400. And then you can apply a 30% boost today. Like, okay, that's a pretty darn good 30% boost. And then you still have all of this to add if you'd like. Now, I would not go down that line and just start, peppering this, but you could add piece by piece here. I mean, I just grabbed 80 cents increase here with Devon Achane at 20+ yards, which he's done in 12 of 14 games. Oh, it's probably even better. That's 25 plus. At 20 plus and 16 of 21, that's with Tua. So if I put him at 3+ receptions, is that better odds or worse? Let's just pick the one that's better. Worse. I just go 20+ yards. Holy smokes. What a cheat code. And that's why you also can't blindly take that. So listen, we essentially at 4+ receptions, 3 of 3 this year. I went back last year, it was like 12 of 14 for 4+ catches. But if you want to run 4+ catches out, maybe that's better odds. So like that's my point. Just use the cheat sheet. I just misclicked. That's minus 450. And then the 20+ yards is minus 520. So if 4+ is really darn good, then you can run that out. Plus 464. If you rather have the 20+ yards, same thing. Plus 454. Goodness gracious. Is this helpful? Chat, can you tell me right now? Because I feel like there are so many ways that people can make good money using the cheat sheets and the models, but I haven't been helping you necessarily on how to utilize them. And I know today's stream is a bit of like peeling back the covers for the models and the cheat sheets while also trying to be like an entertaining, informational, insightful person for the public who doesn't even know who I am or what the VIP is. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to cater to everyone. And I hope it's hitting home. And it looks like chat's saying it is. So that's pretty cool. I missed a couple messages. Let me say what's up and thank you. Anybody who hits that YouTube member button to just, throw a couple bucks in the tip jar for me. Thank you so much for that. That's just a super cool thing that people choose to do, just like this. This is really cool, Kyle. Headed to an appointment I'll have to watch later, but wanted to show love. Your betting guidance helped me win $500 last night, Kyle. Thank you so much, my friend. $20 tip is no joke. It's no joke, man. Money goes a long way in life. And thank you so much for your support, more than even the financial support. So that type of stuff right there, like you made a choice to make that generous donation and do that small act of kindness. And that's cool in and of itself, beyond just like the actual $20. So thank you, Kyle. I hope you see this later and realize I did not miss your message. I was just running through some stuff. Grim Reaps, what's up, man? Sutton 40+, JK 40+, and a tutty. Total over 34. Achan touchdown, 5-leg, 466, 10% boost. Bang. There you go. So I see what you've done, and I like what you've done. You essentially took the cheat sheets, took the model, teased the total to the over by 10 rather than the 44.5 outright, and then you used the boost that you had. I love it. Like, I love what you've done. JK 40+ is not on my list, but there ain't nothing wrong with you all taking the models, taking the cheat sheets, and then adding things to them that you'd like. It's your world. It's your money. You got to be comfortable. I'm not going to win 24/7. So there's no real reason why you can't take what I say, as Kyle and Grim have done, and use it as a guideline. Of course, I'll have my own parlay for tonight for members. I will. But I'm also trying to convey that, man, and I saw it last night. And actually, last night, if you watched the game and you used my parlay, the only thing we missed out on was we would have profited as long as, what's his face? Audrey. Man, Monday morning shows, I'm always like, who's that name? And it's because I slept like 4 hours because the freaking games don't end till last night's game didn't end till so late. Oh my goodness. And I wake up so early getting kids ready for school. We got almost 700 people on YouTube this morning. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That is so cool. That's so cool that many people decide to tune in and say hello in the mornings. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. 233 likes already too. Thank you. And you can see I've wagered $1.25 in the last 100 minutes. I got parlays ready to fire off for VIPs. And I will fire those off for VIPs. I will. I promise you. Oh, man. I don't even know where I was. Taking a little breather, I suppose. Oh, the back. There has been so many messages this morning in the comments, too. Thank you very much for the feedback, too. Super helpful. Very helpful. Let's go. Okay. So today's stream's going okay. Let's go. What I was saying, what's up, T? What I was saying is that, yeah, take them out. Oh, I love that. See? Hey, we got a live example. Mitch, I see your cheat sheet. I see an example. I don't like Dobbins. Remove him. You're still at a plus 263. You know, Mitch, I don't like the total here. Take it out. You're still at a plus 177. Model, cheat sheet, cheat sheet. So many ways to win money. There just is. There just are. What's up, Ballin? Super helpful. Getting to hear your strategy and thought process is so valuable too, especially for newbies. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah, so what I'm going to do today, Bolt, is the cheat sheet's there. I'm highlighting stuff on YouTube. What I'm going to do for VIPs, and I said this in chat earlier too in the Discord channel. I've got it here on the side. I'm not going to show it. This is important to me. I've got a builder baseline for tonight's parlay. And it's like using the model, as I'm looking at it right now, using the model and using the cheat sheet. This is the best of the best in a parlay. And then from there, if you want to nerf it, water it down, or if you want to buff it and boost the odds, you can. But I'm going to send out my personal, here's the best of the best, using the model, using the cheat sheets. Here's what I'm doing tonight. And you'll have that if you're a VIP. I'm keeping it off to the side, though. I do not want to show that. But I do think that, people should be able to go through this and, make a little quiche tonight. Even just from the live show. I mean, heck, I'm fairly certain, like I was just thinking about it while I was talking too. Like there's going to be people who are going to go, Achan, 4 catches, 20 plus yards, whatever it was, 18 of 21 games or something. Sutton, 5 plus and 50 plus yards. Was that 13 of 14? Whatever I don't want to flip back and forth. They're right here though. But by the way, this is a public post if you'd like it on my VIP. You just need to grab the VIP link, and when you go to my homepage, you'll see it there with the parlay. Let me share this for you. It's right there in chat. And again, like I'm happy to share this because I'm hiding the actual VIP parlay, which I will post later. Yesterday did not hit. We missed out on Audrey needed 2 field goals. He finished with 1. And the parlay would have cashed. But if you want this link that has a little write-up, it has this little builder, by all means, grab that link. And then if you want to sign up for all the VIP stuff that comes later today, you want to see what the betting model's full model is, I'll post that later for VIPs. I got to get the thoughts formulated. I want to write up something small to help people, and I want to give the parlay and then give my thoughts on the games themselves, including a few different straight picks that I would play. That will go out to VIPs later. Yes, we used to have that, Ryan. Blessed to say that the Discord is big enough now where that doesn't work anymore. There are so many active users inside my Discord that specific, the Me6 bot or whatever it is that I paid for, did not work where people would not get all of the alerts. So we have to use not only just everyone, but at here when we alert individual channels, or otherwise the like donuts only roll or fire only roll, they don't work. So what I've done is I basically, all those community channels, let me load into Discord and I'll show you. I love doing a mix of like, these streams are great for public, but also, let me just be a live support for my chat and my members and stuff too. All right. So there you go. What was I doing here? Oh, the alerts. So what we've done is like all these channels down here, like Butcher went 11-1, right? Killed it. Absolutely killed it. Like 7 of them were straight odds viable, 6+ odd plays. He just went nuclear. Okay. Ballin had himself another great weekend, right? Like there's value down here. Carson went 11-3 in college football, 3-2 NFL this weekend. 11-3 in college football. Okay. Earned himself a channel up here where he'll post college football this next week. He had all sorts of sides, totals, money lines. This absolutely killed it. 14-3 overall. I guess I misread. Just crazy. Crazy. Okay. These VIP channels get alerted. These get the alerts. Bang, 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 bang. These down here, they're like total DGen channels. That's it. Total DGen channels. What's your question, man? Listen, there's been like 300 comments on YouTube. I'm not purposely ignoring any single one of you. I've only highlighted like 3 or 4 messages. You're welcome to type it again. I'm scrolling up. I'm 100 back and I don't see a question yet. 120 back all the way to the Grim Reaps comment and I still don't see your question. It's hard, man. I'm trying my best. I am not only trying to engage with chat, show the cheat sheets, make parlays, and answer questions. Like, I'm going to miss some stuff, man. What are we getting all upset about? Fire cooked. Yeah, he plus 600, plus 800, plus 1,000. He went nuclear. Yeah, I'm trying, dude. I'm happy to help you right now. Just ask it again. Ask it again. I am staring at it right now. Yes. We had it in there for him. I don't see it. It's not coming through. I'm telling you right now, I'm staring at my live comments list. I've gone all the way back to 921, and your name is not here on my StreamYard. Not once. The only thing I see from you, and maybe that's because you've copy pasted it, that StreamYard is suppressing it. I couldn't tell you. I have no clue. The only thing I have from you, and I don't want to take too much time on this. I am scrolling. Is this one 943? It's just not here. You instead of I copy pasted it 5 times. Just ask it right here as I'm staring at it. I am now. He's got to be trolling, right? Like here it is. I mean, I show you all right here. Here's Max. Sometimes people need to just be put on, listen, we're going to make a fuss. We're going to look at it. Here's Max. Bro. I have gone back 15 minutes. How far do I go back? Like, it ain't here. Just ask it again. I'm here to help. What's up, Chris? Donuts, you're goated. You're seriously the goat. I'm goated. I'm up 800 my first full week of VIP. Yeah, I mean, VIP was amazing. It was yesterday and Saturday that sucked. From me. Like, I appreciate that. Love these live streams, all the great info you share. Thank you so much, Chris. I sucked this weekend. Like, I was at an absolute heater. And I warned everybody I can't stay this hot forever. And this weekend, the pendulum swung back and I had bad back-to-back days. And I feel bad about it. There were, some signups over the weekend because of the heater. And they sign up and have a bad experience to start their VIP. I hate that happened for them. And I feel bad about it. I do. I feel good about everybody else who signed up before and got, my Thursday night parlay sweep and things like that. But man, I had a bad day. I had a bad 2 days this weekend. I ain't going to hide it. I'm not going to hide it. I sucked, man. I sucked. Luckily, the models did well. Should protect some of you. The cheat sheet went 9-1. I mean, again, or 8-1. Lab and Conkey, the only miss. The other leg right there is Cortland Sutton. Like, we just missed out on a plus 2,000 in the VIP. I had a bad weekend. I had a really bad weekend. Like, the worst I've had since August, Everybody has a bad couple days, but had not had one in September. It was literally the first back-to-back losing days for me. I got wrecked, y'all. I got wrecked. It sucks. I hate it. Like, you think you're upset? Shoot, man. I was upset too. Not just at my performance, but at my money lost. And then more than all of that stuff, I digress. Yeah. More than all that stuff, Robin and the rest of my friendos here, it's that I feel like I let you down, you know? It's like I worked all week super hard to get you the best, and then my best wasn't good enough. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling because so many people are trying to make money here with me. And I made you money for 20 something days. And then some people sign up and they're like, I can't wait for my first weekend with donuts. And they freaking fall flat in their face their first weekend with me. Like, I hate that. I hate that that's their first experience. What I also don't like is like so many people won money using the other cappers in my Discord, but they didn't know that. You know, they joined for me. And I crap the bed, man. I crap the bed. Oh, Max, if you can ask your question again, I am so happy to help you. I will answer you live. I will break down whatever you ask. Okay? Fire off your question. I am happy to help you. Just don't give me, the business. I'm trying my best. What's up, man? Wes, I signed up last week, cashed $195 Thursday night, and lost this weekend. Stay in the fight. Donuts will get us back up. Appreciate that. I mean, I had a really tough time last week. It was I've never experienced it, Janelli. Never experienced it. A good week, I'd have like 5 people sign up, right? So it's like I was overwhelmed. I was inundated. Y'all saw Discord chat, right? You saw the help channel? The amount of questions I got daily? Like, I struggled last week, and I think it showed in my results this past weekend. I was peppered with questions, like not insane questions. I was peppered all week with I am beating myself up way too much, Cody, but this is what I do. And I think it also makes me sharper because I am constantly self-reflecting on things. But I struggled this week with Discord, the amount of people that asked like, where are the picks at? Well, I had mods, I had photos set up and stuff. And it's like, I need to figure out some processes here. And I did. I feel like I did. I've got like some graphics created. So now there's a channel. So it's like, you join. Okay. And in the help channel, we tell you, click here, right? Start here. We're like, hey, welcome to Discord. Start here. And I made this photo and it tells you how to log in to Discord. So now it's like you go to OddsShopper, you click this circle, you click manage subs, and you log into your Discord. Like it takes you 20, 30 seconds, super easy. And then here's how Discord's set up. Nice and easy. The picks channels are labeled picks. They got a little money sign next to it. Here's the models, so on and so forth. So I feel like this week won't be so hard. I'll be able to focus more on what makes more sense and more important for people is making money. So that's my goal. What's up, Anthony? You did try to answer my question about picks in your live stream. I thank you. Find the NFL pick, easy to click. Then after that, so much info. I see the module. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. That's kind of the thing, it's like you sign up and you get a ton of value. Models, cheat sheets, parlays, picks, write-ups. I do probably too many recaps, which really confuses people. So maybe I'll cut them all out and just do like the net total, profits and stuff. But yeah, you're right. I give a lot, man. I give a lot. Ooh. What's up, Rashi? Longtime OG. Thought for the cord, create a new channel for new members. So like a newbie questions channel. So then if people ask, you guys can hashtag and link them the channel. They can go ask it in there. And then mods can pick up their questions right there rather than inside the main chat. I love the idea. Oh, Max DM'd me. No, I don't use that. I have my own website, mysperryedge.com. And I never called you a rude name, buddy. Nor do I think you're not intelligent. Well written. You got good grammar, good thoughts, good ideas. You use a good software. You're goated, bro. I honestly just didn't see these questions on. I don't even see half these comments here. I think YouTube, especially when there's like cuss words and stuff, I think YouTube is suppressing a lot of comments. Or maybe if you see it, top messages, 683 people in chat. I think I just don't see them all on StreamYard, buddy. Okay? I got you. I'll even let you know. Just replied on YouTube for you. You're good. Well, much love. I got no hate for anybody. No hate for anybody. That's a cool idea, though. Yeah, it's whatever. I love when your inner teacher comes. I can't turn it off, man. It's just who I am, You know what really sucked? You know what really sucked? I was thinking about it. Yesterday too, or like this weekend in general, is like a lot of variance. Like just kind of bit us right in the cheeks. Like, let's think about it. I had a plus 600 parlay for college football on Saturday. You know how it tanked? Because Illinois beat USC with a last second field goal. That was the only leg that missed out of 6 legs, right? So it's like bad variance. That sucks. We had good variance before that, and we were cashing those lucky ones at the end. Then Penn State choked in overtime. That was another bet we had. Or was it Penn State? Yeah, it was. Penn State choked in overtime. We lost that one. Lamar Jackson gets hurt and sits out the final 20 minutes of the game when they were down, when he would have to throw the ball another 10 times and give us a chance for the long pass completion. That sucked. Jalen Hurts had a 25-yard run, tackled at the 2. Did not score. You know what he does next play? A little shovel pass touchdown to Goddard. Next drive, they get down inside the 3. What do? Shovel pass again. Like inside the 2-3 yard line, they tush push twice and he scores every week, except for this week. They got to the 6-yard line later, faked a tush push, did a little end around reverse sweep to Saquon. It was a very nice play design, and he scored a free wide open touchdown. Like USC, bad variance. Penn State sucked in overtime. Jalen Hurts tackled at the 2. Jalen Hurts 2 shovel passes inside the 3. What else? There was another one. Somebody called out. Lamar got hurt. There's another one, though. Oh, Brock Bowers. We needed a 20-yard reception to cash our bet. He finished with a 19-yard reception. Jeez. Like, narrowly missed a couple different plays, which changed the vibe of the whole weekend for me. Yeah, I wish people understand. I switched. Tell me, Chad, are you okay with this? First off, I switched up the channels. Okay. Because people, I don't know, like I had picks up at the top, but like NBA is not going. College football is only Saturday, and people are missing. Where are the models? Where are the cheats? So I was like, okay, these are posted virtually every day, something. So let me throw these up at the top. Is this okay? Is this clear? Like, y'all understand what you're looking at, right? Like, if you joined in as a new member, you'd be like, okay, cool. Picks, cheat sheets, models. Oh, recaps, sweet. Pick them. All right, MLB. NBA is not active. College football way down here because we don't need it till Saturday. All right, you go down here. You want extra picks? Opto Fire, which, by the way, plus 1,000, plus 800, plus 600. And that's after he went, 5-1 the day before? Where is it? He posts so many things for so many different platforms. He's so good. People love it. There it is. 5-1 on Saturday. Soccer, UFC. How'd Opto do? You have a good day? 5-5. Cashed a Thursday night parlay. Cashed an underdog entry. Wow, cashed another underdog entry, 4-0. What else has he been doing? Oh, we got this one. Chalk's Monday Night Parlay, 3-2 on Sunday. And then the 7-0 sweep, and this is where he started. It's not bad, though. It's a pretty good run. Anyways, what am I doing here? Yeah, fire's good, man. Fire's good. MySmartEdge.com, that website that I show often, is my betting tools website. There are other comparable tools out there, but this one is mine. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Nice little movie reference there. Line shop, optimizers, plus EV bets, projection models, games, players, they're all there. Trends tool, and then the player cards, those interactive graphs everyone loves. That's my website. The link for that is down below if you want it. I've missed a lot of comments. I am sorry if I've missed any important ones. New layout is much better. Awesome. Yeah. I think I was just trying to clump them together. Like, here are the picks, here are the models. And then people are like, where's the NFL stuff? So I'll show you what's on the website. And then the Excel sheet I post in Discord. So he wants to look at games. So we'd select NFL. And then, like, if you want total market, right? So it's like this. All right, here's the game. Here's the total market ranking 1 through 16. And you can do that for all markets. But I do that one. That's for the website. And then the cheat sheets, like the Excel and stuff, I take photos and I just share them in Discord. Like, there's only so many ways I can share stuff. That's the tough part with Discord. Oh, yeah, JSN, 1 yard, geesh. Use the model for my base. I used alt lines, hit plus 2,200 back-to-back weekends. Wow. Quincy, that's what I'm saying. I did a whole post on it this morning. It's like, I agree. The models and the yes, let's go. Full Metal Jacket, baby. There are many betting tools websites, but this one is mine. Thank you for the $5 too. I appreciate the cup of coffee. There are many ways to use these cheat sheets and the models, and I'm not utilizing them well enough, because what I want to do, and I'm, honestly, listen, I'm bouncing around today, and that's fine too. Who cares? I understand that I think these Monday and Thursday shows are very much like mostly my members showing up and not the public. So I have an opportunity every Monday and Thursday for primetime games to basically like live support and talk through things with members, which I think is very helpful. But I digress. I think there are very many ways that you can win money like this, like Quincy and some others who have said that right here in chat, that will maybe smooth out the variance of like my personal picks. Like if I have a bet, I went 1 and 4 or whatever it was, right? Like if I did not do well, we'll talk about that. I like JK to score. If I do not do well, like the models did great. The models went, plus 7.6 units. The cheat sheet went 8 and 1. Any pairing you did was minus 140 or better. That's what I mean. It's like, if I suck, if my picks suck like they did all weekend, because I'm human and that's going to happen, well, at least the models and the cheat sheets crushed. But I haven't taught anybody how to use them. And that's my fault. I learned a lot this weekend about myself. Yeah, I know the over-under was like 5.5 today. But I digress. There's 2. Nope, not really. My stuff's priced so cheaply, and I don't have time for that stuff. I'm so overwhelmed right now. It's not even funny, man. Sunday's a madhouse. Love the Monday and Thursday chat. Yeah, I think the Monday and Thursday are very healthy for people. I mean, I do use them. I don't teach people how to use them, though. Victor, it's not like I don't use them. Are you kidding me? We already cashed a plus 1,300, literally using the model for the game, for a primetime game. We literally just did a 3-leg parlay with the model. We cashed a 525 on a Thursday Night Football just with the model, Speaking of, let's freaking do it. So, like, let's say, and I think I've done this several times today, but let's do it again. Because why the heck not? Model likes the Jets. Model likes the over. Model likes the Broncos. Model likes the over. If you want to just blindly run out the model and hope you go 4-0 today, bang, plus 860. Like, do what you want. Like, this is the part of it. And you just heard me say, do what you want, right? Right? It's like, Yeah, I know. That's what I've been doing. That's the problem. That's on me. Like I'm like, hey, exactly, Logan, exactly, brother. And that's my fault. And I am taking the ownership over it. You know, in my mind, and I'll show everybody the model. Okay. So here it is. If you're not a member and you're like, well, is it hard? Like in my mind, I'm like, well, here you go. Let me scroll down. Let me get my face out of the way. Get out of my way, face. In my mind, I'm like, okay, well, the model is showing you in this nice little graphic Jets and Dolphins. The model likes the Jets money line. So, of course, the Jets to cover +3. And if it's at over 45.5 and the model liked it there, well, the model is live right now at 44.5. So, of course, the model likes the over 44.5. And then I look at this game. The model likes the Broncos to win. So, of course, not of course. The model also likes the -7 at home against the Jake Browning led Bengals. 1 interception for Jake Browning incoming. 44.5. The model likes the over. So I see this and I'm like, that's all the members need. But I am learning. And again, I have never really had a growing VIP like this. So I'm learning there are a lot of different types of members and cheat sheets and new things like this. They're not as cut and dry as I thought. I thought this was you just look and then you bet. But I've learned it's not. And it's on me to help people to bet on these things. So what I did is I posted, let me grab the right one for you. I posted this after this week. And I said, hey, y'all, here are the picks. And here's the best odds I was able to secure. So like Jets in Miami, 44.5, got it at -112. Cincinnati and Denver got it at 43.5 earlier, -115. New York Jets +124 money line right here. Denver spread -7. Jets +3. And I posted that. But people don't look at cheat sheets and see them the way I do. And that's on me too. I got to find a way to make it simpler for you. And I don't exactly know how yet. And maybe this is something where people can just tell me. Because I thought both of those graphics were super simple, but not everybody uses them because I think they look at them and they don't know what to do with them. So any feedback I would love. What's up, Victor? Just kidding. I'm up. I use them too. I'm up 5K. That's amazing. Yo, what up, my friend? Good morning. Let's get it. Thank you for the coffee, buddy. Thank you so much. DGen slip for public? Sure. Let's do it at the end of the show. We do have 1,200 people watching. Problem, Caleb, is like try to make unlisted videos for common questions. Are you kidding? Like, here's my thoughts. Like, if somebody's not going to read like a bullet point and look at a photo, are they going to go to YouTube to watch a tutorial to then click back into Discord? Like, I see that workflow and I'm like, ain't nobody doing that. I heard MLB went crazy this whole week. The MLB models, 5-0 sweeps on 5 different days out of the last 11. What? That's so many like plus 2,000 parlays that MLB members cashed. And I sat here the whole week talking about NFL. What a joke I am. What's up, bro? Not a fan of player props. I do like money line spreads overall. No, let's go over under. Well, then you're going to love the betting model because it crushes those. Hey, that is the best marketing I've ever heard. Use your model. Now I'm limited. Thanks. That's funny. Like and subscribe, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are too cool. My boy out here just getting my wife and I a nice little breakfast date. It's already pretty simple, man. I love it. Okay. Okay. We see people cashing off these cheat sheets all the time. Some guys have a gift for finding the right pairs. I mean, yesterday went 8-1. You know, literally just throw a dart at any two, and you pretty much made money. Cool. Okay. Spread. What are the picks for tonight? What are we picking? Well, the model says this. It's coming, David. Let's do it, buddy. What's up, Strive? It's a lot of information. New members just have to numb down on the patience. I've been rocking with you 2 years. Learned so much. Yeah, brother. I've seen you out there on X for 2 years as well. Always retweeting and stuff. I know names, man. I know the names. I recognize them, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me when I see Strive87 on YouTube, on X. It's cool. Oh, yes. My first one in a month. It killed me. It killed me. I felt so bad. I do that. Yep, I do that. Music Man, I did that. I did that. I always do that. Nothing's ever hidden. What I bet on, you see. Actually post it. That's the thing that kind of kills me, right? Like I should have left Discord open. Look, here's the models channel. Big old title. All right. I showed everybody the bets. These are 8 of my bets, and I'm going to recap them this week. And people are going to be like, I never saw those picks. You know, like there's going to be some. I'm telling you right now, YouTube, remember this moment. There will be some members later when I do the Tuesday morning recap that will be like, what do you mean you made a 1.25 units on 8 game picks? I never saw those. It's like, I don't know how else to share it. It's here. Here's the rankings. Here are the actual bets. Here's the bets. You didn't even need to look at this. This is just all of them. They're right here. I don't know what else to do. I'm trying my best, everybody. I'm trying my best. I'm trying so hard. It gets so far. We still got this. Jacob started off hot. Let's go. We need Dobbins, Achane, and Fields tonight, baby. Cash the plus 1,000. It's coming. Okay, that's actually a cool idea, Caleb. I do the money lines up to minus 160. Yep. That's why I posted those 8 picks in that photo. Parlays, you will often lose by one leg on like 80 to 90% of your parlays. That's the hook, man. That's why they catch you. You got to be careful. All this parlay talk today was more so to try to help you. To be real, though, you ain't going to make much money doing parlays only. You're just not. But I am understanding what my community is into right now. And I'm trying to support. I'm trying to meet you where you are. You know, like I am seeing a ton of my members who are just all over parlays. Exactly. I parlay everything. Who are just all over parlays. And it's like, I need to support that group too. I can't just be like, you need to be a nerdy, boring, 1 unit at a time, straight better, and then you'll profit 10% ROI by the end of the year. Like, if the members want X, Y, and Z, I'm going to try my best to provide that, but then I'm also going to at least like arm you with some information, some cheat sheets and stuff like that to, help you profit along the way. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think our organization's great. And I think part of it is exactly what Tyler's saying. Like, people come in, they immediately just ask questions instead of poking around. You can lead a horse to water, can't make them drink. We try our best. I see. Ignatius Pennyfeather. Ignatius, what a word. I don't know what it means. I love it. I mean, I posted the photos of the picks. I thought that was about as redundant as it gets. I posted the graphics showing every game by game pick. I posted an Excel spreadsheet showing every game pick typed out. And then I posted the actual pick, the actual picks. Like, I don't know how this is redundant. There's game by game, game by game. Every pick, Lions -8.5, over 44.5. Every single pick. Then I posted the redundancy. Here it is. That's what you're looking for. Here are the 8 money line picks I am playing from the model. Profit 1.25 units. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Trying my best. It's tough, man. That's the industry, though. Every Joe Schmo on Twitter and Instagram is look at my, plus 1,000, look at my plus 10,000 home run parlay. You know how many freaking home run parlays these people chalk before they finally hit one? And like, here's what kills, 500 people tail 50 losing 3-leg home run parlays. The 51st posted home run parlay cashes. Out of those 500 people, how many of them do you think finally tailed that one? Huh? How many people are still left? A couple dozen maybe tailed it. So you know what they do after? They tweet them. They're like, hey, at X, Y, and Z, thanks for the home run parlay. That person retweets 20 of them. And then the cycle continues. It starts over. 500 new people are now tailing these the next 50 losses for a 3-leg home run parlay. Businesses are built off of that nonsense. I don't build it that way. I just won't. I can't do it. There are entire Discords and VIPs built off that nonsense, man. Yes, exactly. And then when you finally hit that one, if you are one of the dozen that caught it, that finally caught the 50th post that wins, like, you broke even, or you like 2x your money. I could have 2x your money with 50 straight picks, but that's, whatever. 50 straight picks is boring. You'd rather lose 49 days in a row until you win on day 50. But that's your choice. I can't fix it. I can't fix that. That's the betting space, man. And then they're nailing it with those beautiful graphic designs like it never happened. 1,000%, brother. I hope I've enlightened some people. It's whatever, man. What? It's a talk show. This is not like an outright pick show. That's for breakfast has always been a talk show. Maybe that's why YouTube takes a while to grow. I don't know. I'm here to educate, to provide insight, inform, and then along the way, I show a bunch of crap. You get parlays, you get picks, But honestly, it's a lot of my VIPs show up and they're like, help me. And I'm like, here, let me help you. Let me try my best. Oh, about being so defensive and negative? Have I come off that way? My bad. I mean, for the last 2 minutes, I've been trying to just help people avoid the pitfall of the social media marketing. But if that's negative, if that's coming off negative, my bad. I think a lot of people need to hear that, though. I don't know, man. Like, I hear you and I respect your opinion, but I think a lot of people also need to kind of hear that. I don't know. I think it's a fine option. Who the heck's going to top them tonight? Achane with a long run, that's about it, right? It ain't going to be Chase Brown. Jake Browning for an interception. I like that play. I don't know what his odds are. We'll look at that. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. Like, I know it might have come off as negative, but I thought I was trying to throw up some signal flares, I was trying to put up some signal flares. Donuts, it's hard when a person's bankroll is small. A single play. No, who's playing a bunch of -150s, dude? Ain't nobody doing that. I think all 5 of my picks were like -110, -115. I just didn't win. You needed to hear that? Cool. All right. Well, then, hey, it was worth it. One person heard it. That's all that mattered. What's up, bro? What's up, Phil? I know you, bro. I know the name. Betzner. Can't miss that one. Appreciate the time you're chilling with us. Vibes, 2-year member, Beefy 33, solid dude. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know. I don't know what he was asking at specifically. Oh no, would I miss a good one? Darn it. People hate on truth. Maybe that, whatever, it's fine. Oh no, this is what I want. I don't know. Hey, let's go. And let's just skip on to some positive stuff. You shouted out Puka Nakua over 90.5 player prop vids. He ended with 170. He was CMC and Puka ladder every week. The CMC and Puka ladder cashed last week for like plus 700. Guess what it did this week? It would have freaking cashed again. You could have climbed the entire ladder. I think CMC ended with like 90 receiving yards. Puka like a $170. Like how many people? Like I should have just ran that out. I'd rather do like a ladder parlay for 2 players than like an 8-leg parlay for the same odds. You know? You might be sacrificing viewers with your take on parlays, but the community you've built is amazing. Thank you very much, Chris. It's a delicate balance. It's a delicate balance. It's an interesting point. I don't know. I mean, we've seen plenty of games where a running back, Saquon pops off. Jacobs last night, I don't know if I would have taken any wide receiver props. I mean, Dubs got lucky with the touchdowns, right? But what other receiver props did well for Green Bay? I don't know. I wasn't on like any of them. When you score a lot of points, like the running backs probably scored a touchdown too. No such thing. But let me take a look for you, okay? Let's take a look together. The safest 2 prop bets. Safest 2. Honestly, like I hate the market. I really hate the market. I'm going to try to give you straight picks as well. Like there are better, in my opinion, than what I'm probably going to say if you do. I think tonight is actually a night for those alt line parlays, like little one, like Sutton. Sutton 4 catches with or 5 catches with 50 yards receiving, like something like that. I would probably take over everything I'm going to say right now, but it's up to you. Justin Fields rushing yards, I think is very interesting tonight. I thank you so much, Brian. I do appreciate it. I think Justin Fields rushing yards is interesting. I like Devon Achane, receptions, receiving yards, anytime touchdown. Like I think he's in for a good spot. J.K. Dobbins for touchdowns, hard not to like. So is his rushing yards at I think 61.5 or whatever it is. Home team, 7-point spread, inferior team, inferior defense. Jake Browning interception, I think is a good play. You could probably just do something as simple as this tonight. Like Broncos win. And can I do quarterback interceptions? Yes, I can on FanDuel. Broncos win with I can't parlay those. Maybe I can on DraftKings. That's interesting. Let me try. Now I'm just curious. Give me a moment. Let me log into DK, or at least just bring it up. Oh, my back. This is why I usually sit down for these shows. Monday and Thursday show. I'm just chilling. Can I parlay? Yikes, they're a minus 500. An interception here. Womp womp. That's a pretty good little parlay, man. Like it's nothing great. Like y'all are like, build a 1,000. Well, okay. Add whatever you want, man. Add whatever you want. Wish these all started collapsed. There you go. Plus 122. Sutton 40 plus. Jake Browning interception. Broncos money line. Something simple. Yeah, I'm so far behind in chat, but looks like I just answered one. That's not bad, you know? That's what I mean. Like, there are so many ways to build parlays tonight that I actually like more than a lot of the straight picks for tonight. Which ones, gentlemen? Which ones? Fields rushing touchdown continues to cash. He had 2 that first game as well. Then concussion, you know. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to see some photos later of like 10, 15 leg parlays. That's fine. But like, I would rather have people building 10, 15 leg parlays off of this than just random things on their own. You feeling me? Like, that's kind of why today I was like, hey, y'all, you know, don't go shooting off these random things that make no sense. Like, at least there's some correlation here. You know? Like, I've seen some that are like, it's got all the, I got to put my desk. I got to sit down. My back is killing me. I'm old. I've seen some crazy ones in Discord that have like no correlation. It'll be like, you know, quarterback over 300 passing yards and then 2 other wide receivers under for receiving yards. Like, at least I'm giving a roadmap. Okay. Oh, that's awesome, man. Finally making money. You and the team have changed my view on how to bet. I freaking love that. Learn how to make my own educated bets that are winning. Yeah, I mean, that's the goal, right? Like, arm you with knowledge, arm you with the tools, and then hopefully our picks also profit for you. But no matter what, you're going to get an opportunity to try to make some good money because you'll have your own set of skills that'll be, you know, growing as you're with us. Ollie Gordon with the vulture again, maybe. The heck? What does that mean? Inversion table. Let me Google that. What is that? Oh my goodness. I would change the live stream game. Hey, good morning, Tyler. Good morning. The builders, I don't do enough of them. That's on me. Like, I feel bad about it. I do not do enough of them, and that's on me. I did not realize they were this popular. Like, this sheet went 8-1. It's insane. The amount of builders you could have built here. The only chalk was right here, Lad McConkey. He ruined it. He freaking ruined it, man. Ugh. Here's the list. Here's where it ended up. And most of it wasn't even sweaty. Taylor, easy. Kyron Williams, easy. Bucky Irving, easy. Jalen Hurts, easy. Bijan went nuclear. Amon-Ra St. Brown was fine. Lamar rushing yards, easy. Like, there's a couple in here. There were 2 that were longer, like so long that it just, you know, you probably needed a third. Like Ladd, and he missed. How funny is that? Minus 400. Lamar was minus 500, but everybody else, I mean, minus 224, minus 200. These guys were similar too. You know, Jonathan Taylor was like a minus 180. Jalen Hurts was a minus 160, I think, for the interception, or minus 170, whatever it was. Oh, man, I need to do more builders for you all. I need to do a better job at it. Thank you for the kind words. I need to do a better job. He did. He had the targets. He just sucked. He was terrible. Look how low I am in my chair. Let me sit up a little bit. Oh, man, I was down low. Who was that video game streamer? I've seen videos before, and like the camera switches over to him, and like he's like down here. Like you see like the top of his head. Nick Merckx. Yeah. I'm in my my Nick Merckx position. Except he's leaning forward and just destroying people. Yeah, he's funny, man. Yeah, I turned into a donut hole. Chase, under 64 and a half. Listen, if he gets the Patrick Surtain treatment, I'm not entirely sure Jake Browning can figure it out. I love Jake Browning for an interception tonight. You know, it's a really good lay right here, honestly. Like, you want just like a quick little parlay. Heck, what's wrong with this? You know, like, I know you want more. You want bigger and better. Let me take a screenshot and not forget this. Like, I know you want more than this. I know you want a heck of a lot more, but I think it's a good one. Whoo, man. These Monday and Thursday night shows. Monday and Thursday morning shows for Monday and Thursday night football. Yeah, go to the MLB VIP Donuts MLB model picks. I have tried so hard to like put all these channels in layman terms now, if that makes sense. Like, you want to know where the NFL picks are from Donuts? It's literally titled VIP Donuts NFL picks. Like no, nothing cute, you know? Hey, how do I know if I'm in a VIP channel? Well, it's labeled VIP. Well, how do I know that I get VIP Donuts picks? Well, it's labeled VIP Donuts. Well, then I want Donuts VIP NFL picks. Okay. VIP Donuts NFL picks. Like, I want, Donuts models. VIP Donuts NFL models. Well, where are Mitch's NBA cheat sheets? VIP Donuts NBA cheat sheets. I have learned that that's what Discord needs. So that's what it is now. It's so much better. I didn't know it needed to be like that, but it is. And I'm happy I've changed it up. Let's get some wins today. Yeah. Yeah. Today was a great stream. It was a great stream. Well, then, my friend, there's no other way I can help you. Oh, actually, I can. I put cash sign emojis next to the pick channels. So at any time that you quickly need picks, you can look for the cash emoji. I thought of it all. Can't be outsmarted. I don't know. I can help a lot of people, though. You're overthinking, just don't care about people asking. People will be people. I think you're right to an extent. There's some things I can ignore and do a better job at ignoring. Yeah. But there's a lot I think I can also help with, or at least attempt to. Models killed it. Thank you for what you do. Thanks, Miles. But even after yours and model picks, keep the love coming. I expect to win, lose, or break even. No hurt feelings. Very good. Go Buffalo. Let's freaking go Bills, baby. Laddering bets is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool, but it's not for the faint of heart. You would essentially, you could take a unit and a half, and let's say you take CMC for an example. Yesterday, whatever it was, 40 plus receiving yards for the original line, minus 120, whatever, okay? You put like 0.8 units there, you throw another 0.3 units on 50 plus, 0.2 units on 60 plus, a tenth of a unit on 70 plus, or whatever you want to do. Some type of unit allocation like that. You take a unit or a unit and a half, you spread it out across 4 or 5 legs of a ladder, just going up in the yardage milestones, touchdown milestones, passing yard milestones, reception milestones. Super simple. You just, the next rung up is a lower wager. Now, a lot of people will try to make sure that the initial leg of the ladder, the initial rung, I should say, if that one hits, will make you money no matter what. So it's like CMC. If you do a full unit on the first one, and then you take a half unit and spread it out across maybe 2 other legs of the ladder, 2 other rungs of the ladder, that you will profit on the initial 40 yards receiving, no matter what. That's how a lot of people do ladders. A unit is just based on your own mentals and bankroll. Let's say I have $1,000. 1% of that is generally widely accepted as like the standard unit. So that would be $10 would be my unit on $1,000. But if my mentals can't handle losing $10 or a bad weekend like this weekend where I just sucked and I lost like, whatever it was, 4 units yesterday. If you can't stomach that or mentally handle it, then $10 is too high. Maybe it's $7.50. Maybe it's $5. Okay, you can lose 4 units. 4 times 5 is $20. Can you lose the $20 on a $1,000 bankroll and be okay up here? Well, then that's correct. That's your unit size. That's an individual decision. Yeah. It's the ladders can be run out in different ways. I would usually do, a full unit on the first rung, but because I want to walk away with profit no matter what. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, that's cool. Not bad. Not bad. I think I'd take the money line outright instead. What's the money line without Cortland Sutton? Minus 135, Broncos win, Browning interception. That's pretty nice on its own. Ooh, no way. Nope. Happy I answered that question. And again, that circles back to like even the models and how I deliver them to people. It's like up here, I'm like, y'all get this, right? But no, you don't. And that I got to answer these things. I got to do better. I got to think basics more. Dolphins Jets, like, I don't even want to bet on it. Like the Jets money line, I threw down on Tuesday night when I posted the model. And then after that, this game looks terrible. Like, why would we bet on these people? Why would we bet on these teams? Whew. All right. Side notes. I think I'm done. It was a good stream. Because these teams suck. Like they both suck, Jake. Like they're awful, brother. Good freaking luck. This is probably the worst primetime game that we've been given so far. Like I want nothing to do with it. I just don't. I know it's the 7:00 game, so everyone wants to bet on it, but like it's the worst we've had. What have we had? 12 games so far? It's the worst one. It is disgusting. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. I put the Jets money line down Tuesday night because of the model, and other than like a parlay that I'll post later, I won't touch that game. Hey, let's go, Doug. Have a safe flight, buddy. Sometimes not betting is the best bet. No joke, bro. Yeah, that'll kill it. That'll kill it. I mean, we just spent an hour talking about a handful of different parlays you can build out of that game. So you do have a cheat sheet. You do have probably a half dozen parlays that include players from that game, and you have the model picks for that game. So hopefully, if you do decide to bet on it, you do make some money. Have you heard of the Titans? Oh, goodness. How everybody feel about Cam Ward? That's the question. Goodness. Whew. Good stream, though. Thanks for hanging out. We hit the under 4.5 for digresses. It's funny you say that. That was my first take too, and then I really started thinking about it. I think these teams are so bad that they could honestly score on each other left and right. Does that make sense? Like I know that's maybe a little counterintuitive, but I feel like it's just like these teams suck. Like their defenses are wretched. And they have enough playmakers on both sides, like Brees Hall. My gosh, this is when I hit Wilson, Tyreek, Achan. Like they got playmakers. Like they're probably going to score some points. Like it could be like a really sloppy game, but some points go. Yeah, some points go up. Fields won't generate points. Well, then slam the under, buddy. And then we got the Bengals at 10 o'clock. Who the heck knows what we get from them? Oh, man. Good stream, though. We made it 90 minutes. I usually shoot for an hour, but there was a lot to cover today. I mean, we covered a lot of educational things. I feel like I helped out a lot of, seems like a lot of members showed up today, asked questions. So hopefully we make some money together. Hopefully you do too. I will post at some point today the official stuff for Monday Night Football for VIPs. One last time, I'll post that link right here. If you are interested, by all means, you can snag it here. It's not just me. As you saw the other channels, you'll see Fire plus 600, plus 800, plus 1,000 last night. Cash on them all. I'm sure Opto will post something if he hasn't already. I'll have to look at the channels. Just check it all out. There's going to be stuff there, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, that Jacksonville and San Fran game was supposed to be great. They went off for 47 points or something. So, I don't know. It happens. I love you all. Appreciate you. I'll be back Thursday morning. Live show, 9 a.m. Also, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, videos every day on YouTube. Have yourselves a wonderful day, my friends. And you know the most important thing, let's get paid. That was stupid. Let's get paid. There we go.